안녕하세요. 라이전 파파입니다. 오늘은 9월 17일 5시 4분이고요. 거의 한 이틀 만에 다시 인사를 드리는 것 같은데, 네, 그 회사에서 낚시를 가고, 네, 낚시가 새벽에 일어나야 돼서 이제 공부도 못하고, 이제 뭐 그 다음날도 이제 낚시한 음료로, 아니 음료가 아니죠, 낚시한 그냥 쭈꾸미 낚시를 왔는데, 쭈꾸미 낚시를 갔다가 금식으로 이제 술을 한잔 했더니 좀 약간 과음을 해서 이틀 동안 공부를 쉬었습니다. 다시 한번 이제 정주행을 또 하기 위해서 새벽에 일어나서 다시 또 책상에 앉았고요. 오늘부터는 이제 제 스케줄이 이제 출장인데, 이제 출장을 똑같이 이제 출근하는 것처럼 이제 나가고, 내일만 아마 이제 제가 이 장소가 아닌 곳에서 아침에 일어날 것 같은데, 그때 이제 모르겠어요. 내일 아침에는 제가 컴퓨터가 없기 때문에, 노트북도 따로 없어서 아침 공부는 그냥 뭐 독서나 이런 걸로, 네, 다른 걸로 대체할 것 같고요. 그리고 그쪽도 회사는 이제, 네, 내일 아침에 다시 제가 일어나게 되면 내일 스케줄에 대해서 다시 말씀드리는 걸로 하고, 오늘은 일단 1시간 반 정도 또 이제 공부를 해야 되기 때문에 네, 서둘러서 공부를 하도록 하겠습니다. 지금 코로나 때문에 지금 거리두기를 하고 있어서 제가 뭐 토익 시험을 지금 아예 이제 접수도 못 하고 있는데, 코로나가 얼른 좀 잠잠해지고, 네, 거리두기 단계가 좀 낮아지면 토익 시험을 봐서 일단 제 베이스 점수를 일단은 만들어 놓고, 네, 바로 또 영어 공부를 계속 이어가도록 하겠습니다. 영어 공부라는 게 참, 이게 지금 공부를 하다 보니까 가장 힘든 게, 이게 어디까지 해야 되나 라는 게 없으니까, 이게 참 그렇잖아요. 이게 영어 언어 실력이라는 게, 이 정도 됐으면 난 이제 됐어, 공부 안 해도 될 것 같아, 이게 없으니까 눈 수치적으로 딱 보여야 되는데 그게 가장 힘드네요. 예. 그리고 지금 내가 어디까지 왔는지도 보이지도 않고, 그냥 뭐 망망대해 그냥 막 하염없이 헤엄치고 있는 것 같습니다. 하지만 그래도 이제 꾸준히 이제 하다 보면, 네, 어느 날은 제가 지금 가끔씩 혼잣말로 이렇게 외국어 문장을 이렇게 아웃풋하는 연습을 가끔씩, 정말 가끔씩 한 번씩 하고 있는데 잘 안 되죠. 당연히 잘 안 되는데, 그래도 조금씩 꾸준히 어떻게든 외국인과 말을 하기 위해서 열심히 노력하고 있습니다. 여러분들도, 네, 포기하지 마시고, 네, 영어 공부 꾸준히 잘 해 나가시길 바랍니다. 저는 그러면 오늘 공부 바로 시작하도록 하겠습니다. Sorry, don't mind me. I only be here for 1 second. I only be here for 1 second. Be here for 1 second. I only be here. I only be here for 1 second. Could I have sworn I still had some ice cream? But I be here for 1 second. Could I be sworn I still? Could I have sworn I still had some ice cream puffs? Could I have sworn I still had some ice cream puffs? Not the French vanilla. I want. Hey, you found it. Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green tea ones down there? Do you have any green 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 ones? Hey, we found it! You do have any green ones down there? Guys, it got us new fat. What? Yes, crab. Oh my gosh. Where did you get him? 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 It's a crab. Where did you get him? 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 It's a sales to supermarket. He was on sale. He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale. He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale. He was on sale.
It's on sale at the supermarket. It's on sale at the supermarket. It's on sale at the supermarket.
He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale at the supermarket. He was on sale at the supermarket.
Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound.
Only $3.99 now.
Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound.
Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 now. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.
Only $3.99 a pound. 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 Only $3.99 a pound.
Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Only $3.99 a pound. Oh, he's so cute. He's a good little crabby. He's a good little crabby. He's a good little crabby. Oh, look at his little face. Hey, look at his little face.
What do you think of the name Captain Craboo?
What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo?
What do you think of the name Captain Craboo?
Oh, look at his little
Little face.
What do you think of the name Captain Craboo?
What do you think about? What do you think of the name? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name? What do you think of the name? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? What do you think of the name Captain Craboo? Hey, dude.
Don't you want to meet him?
Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet him? Wait, dude. Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet him?
Hey, dude.
Don't you want to meet him?
meet him?
Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet him?
The internet says
The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends.
The
internet says you should.
It's but to be friends.
The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. Wait, dude. Don't you want to meet him? The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. The internet says you should have bet it's about to be friends. Here, let me help you.
Nothing to be afraid of. See?
Nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing to be afraid of. See?
Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. See, gentle fast. Nothing to be afraid of. 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 Gentle fast. Nothing to be afraid of. Gentle fast. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. Afraid of.
See? Gentle pats.
Nothing to be afraid of. See? Gentle fast. Nothing to be afraid of. See? Gentle fast.
He needs to.
Nothing to be afraid of. See? Gentle fast.
He needs to smell you so he can get used to your musk. He
He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so he can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so he can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so you can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so he can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you so he can get used to your mask. He needs to smell you. He needs to smell you so he needs to smell you so he can get used to your mask.
Oh, he likes you.
He likes you. You okay, dude? Let me get that for you.
He's going.
Let me get that for you. It's going. Yes, I got you.
He's going out the door.
It's going out the door. It's going out the door.
It's going out the door.
It's going out the door. Listen. All right. You're right. Get a chair. Get a chair. Go get some tape. Go get some tape. I go get some tape. It's a plastic lab.
That's it.
Talk to me, dude.
How about?
Forget this.
Forget this. Forget this.
How about? How about?
Forget this.
Forget this. I'll take off the crap myself. 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 I'll take off the crap myself.
Oh,
Sashi grabu.
I think we need help.
Sashi grabu.
Dude, I think we
Dude,
need
I think I need the help.
Give your phone.
Give me your phone. I'll take care of it. Hurry.
State your emergency.
Yes.
Hey, you need help. I got us a new pet except the grocery.
But it was a really good deal. Right, bud?
Yes, we need help. I got us a new pet except the grocery store guy. But it was a really good deal. I brought my cab anyway. We need help. Yes, we need help. I got us a new pet except the grocery store guys. Said it wasn't, but it was a really good deal. So I brought it to my cave anyway, and then it latched onto my brother, and then it latched onto my brother, and then it latched onto my brother. It's run out of it. Sir, I need you to calm down. Yes, we need help. We need help. I got some new pet except the grocery store guy said it wasn't, but it was a really good deal. Really good deals. So I brought it to my cave anyway, and then it latched onto my brother, and you ran out of. We need help. I got some new packs at the grocery store guy. Said it wasn't, but it was a really good deal. So I brought it to my cave anyway, and then it latched onto my brother. I need you to calm down. So yes, we need help. I got some new packs at the grocery store. I said it wasn't, but it was a really good deal. So it's from my cave anyway, and then it latched to my brother, and then I need you to calm down. Sorry, let me start over. How do you get grab off the follow here? How do you get grab off a follow here? Grab off over. How did you get grab off over follow here? How did you get grab off over follow here? How did you get grab off over follow here? How did you get grab off over follow here? How did you get crab off of a polar bear?
How do you get a crab off of a polar bear?
How do you get crab off of a polar
How do you
bear?
get a crab off of a polar bear?
How do you get crab off of a polar bear?
Hello?
How did you get crab off of a polar bear?
Hello?
How did you get crab off of a polar bear?
How do you get a crab off of a polar bear? How do you get a
How did you get crab
off
off of a polar bear? How did you get crab off of a polar bear?
Hello? Call ended.
How did you get crab off of a polar bear?
Hello? How do you get a crab off of a polar bear?
How did you get crab off of a polar bear?
Hello?
Hello?
Call ended.
Call ended.
What? You
That
blocked
bang me?
They didn't do that?
Can they even do that? Can they?
What? You blocked me?
Please come
The
here.
internet says that
This
if we
is
don't
just-
get this treated, it could... Chris, come here!
Can they even do that?
What? Me?
Around me? Can they even do that?
Chris,
Please come here.
The
The internet says that if we don't get this treat, it could be or swelly infected.
The internet says that if we don't get this treated,
It could be or swelly and impacted. The internet says that if we don't get this treat, it could be or swelly and impacted. There might even be Persian bird. Persian bird. They might even be Persian bird. There might even be Persian bird. They might even be Persian bird. Even be Persian. It could be or swelly and impacted. Swelly and impacted. Swelly and impacted. It could be or swelly and impacted. There might even be Persian bird. There might even be Persian. Is that a photo? Oh yes. I can't let this happen. We can't let this happen.
You can't let this happen. You can't.
We can't let this happen. We can't let this happen. We can't let this happen. We gotta take him to the hospital ourselves. We gotta take him. We gotta take him to the hospital ourselves. 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 We gotta take him to the hospital ourselves.
We'll leave right now.
Ready?
We live right now. We live right now. Already? No.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're leaving right to go. We're leaving right.
Right.
Fix it later.
Fix it later.
We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. We're leaving. Let's go. We're leaving. Let's go. We'll fix it later, right? We'll fix it. We'll fix it later. I got it. Okay, let's go. No. Okay. No. Where are we? What train goes to the hospital? Which train? Which train goes to the hospital?
Which train goes to the hospital?
Which train goes to the hospital? Which train? Which train goes to the hospital? 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 A red one?
There it is.
That is okay. Let's move. Okay, hurry.
Okay, hurry.
We gotta
Hurry,
try
hurry,
and
the green one.
transfer on the green line. Okay, hurry. We gotta transfer on the green line. We gotta transfer on the green line. Huh? We gotta transfer on the green line. We gotta transfer on the green line. Okay, hurry. We gotta transfer on the green line. 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 Vera, hold on. Chris, the train's leaving. The train's leaving. Ooh. Wait, don't leave.
Now what?
Now what? Now what?
Now what?
Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? We have to wait 40 minutes. We have to wait 40 minutes. We have to wait 40 minutes.
Who knows how long that'll be?
We have to 40 minutes. We have to wait 40 minutes. We have to wait 40 minutes. We have to wait 40 minutes. Who knows how long? Who knows how long that'll be?
Hey, what are you doing?
We have to wait 40 minutes. We have to know how long that'll be.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you
This
doing?
can help us.
I,
It's a
I think this can help us. It's a ride share
All we
app.
have to do is- I think this can help us. It's a ride share app. All we have
I think it can help us. I think it can help us. It's a ride share. I think it can help us. It's a ride share app. All you have to do is request a ride. All you have to do is request a ride. All you have to do is request a ride, and someone will pick us up at our location. All you have to do is request a ride, and someone will pick us up at our current location. Yes, someone's on their way. Someone's on their way. All you have to do is request a ride, and someone will pick us up at our current location. All you have to do is request a ride, and someone will pick us up at our current location. Sweet. Someone's on their way. 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 All you have to do is request a ride, and someone will pick us up at our current location. Sweet. Someone's on their way. All you have to do. All we have to do is request a ride, and someone will pick us up at our current location. Sweet, someone's on their way. Someone's at current location. Sweet, someone's on their way. That was easy. Yeah, man, it's the future. It's the future.
To the stairs.
To the stair. To the stair. To the stair. To the stair. It says that he's driving back 4 doors.
It says that he's driving a black 4-door.
It says that he's driving a black 4-door. It says that he's driving a black 4-door. It says that he's driving a black 4-door. It says that driving a black 4-door. It says that he's 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 driving a black 4-door. That it is. Take us to the nearest hospital, sir. 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 There, buddy. Everything is gonna be alright. Thanks to these 2 awesome brothers you have. 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 Thanks to these 2 awesome brothers you have.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hold on, buddy.
Sit back down, buddy.
Sir,
Sit back down.
Hold on, buddy.
Sit back down, buddy.
Sir, do you
Sir.
think you can move a little faster?
Do you think you could move? Do you think you could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? Sir, do you think you could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? Sir, do you think you could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? Could move a little faster? Sir, do you think you could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? Could move a little faster? Do you think you could move a little faster? So, do you think you could move a little faster? Yeah, we are in sort of a rush. Yeah, we are in sort of a rush.
Yeah, we're in sort of a rush.
We're in sort of a rush. We're in sort of a rush. We are in sort of a rush. We're 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 insoluble loss. We're insoluble. We're insoluble loss. We're insoluble loss. We're insoluble loss. We're insoluble. We're insoluble loss. 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 No problem. If you have some of the rains, here are some of the rains. 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 No problem. Here are some of the rains. Here are some of the rains. Hey, you guys like music? How did this guy get his license? 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 You're driving on the wrong side of the road. You're driving on the wrong side of the road. You're driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm not. This is carpool lane. Stop the car, you crazy loon. Stop the car, you crazy. You crazy loon. Oh, Bears, where are you going? How much further? The closest hospital is still 15 blocks away. The closest hospital. The closest hospital is still 15 blocks away. The closest hospital is still 15 blocks away. The closest hospital is still 15 blocks away. The closest hospital. The closest hospital is still 15 blocks away. 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 We'll never make it. We'll never make it. We'll never make it. Okay, we're here. Oh. Huh? Alright, fella. You got to navigate us. You gotta navigate us. Alright, fella. You gotta navigate us. Which way do we go? 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 Where to go? Where to go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do you 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 go? Which way? Which way? Which way do you go? 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 Oh, go right. Wait, no, left. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Okay, we're getting close.
Not much farther now.
Not much further now. We're getting going. Not much further now. Not much further now. Not much further now.
You'll be good.
We'll be good. We'll be good. Not much further now. Not much further now. Not much further now. We'll be good. Not much further now. We'll be good. Please stop. We lost him. Huh? Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Best we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him. Faster, we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose him. Wow.
Stand up.
I got him. I got you, man.
Hey,
Hey,
check it
check it out.
out. Plastic wrap.
Faster lap.
Huh?
Huh?
Brother.
Brother.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Kraboo.
Such Kraboo.
Kraboo.
What
Where's
the?
our brother?
Where's our brother? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Hello? Brother?
No, brother.
Little brother? Where are you?
Hello.
Man, it doesn't make sense.
Took off or something.
Why would you?
Man, it doesn't make sense.
It's like he just took off.
It's like it's too up or something. It's like it just too up or something. It's like it just too up or something. It's like it just too up or something. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's like it just too up or something. It's like it just too up or something. Man, it doesn't make sense. It's like it just too up or something. Man, it doesn't make sense. It's like it just too up or something. Man, it doesn't make sense. It's like it just too up or something.
Off or something.
Hello? Man, it doesn't make sense. It's like it just took up or something.
Why would he leave us?
Why would he leave us? Why would he leave us? Why would he leave us? We are helping.
We were
Helping.
helping. Doesn't he want our help?
Doesn't he want our help? Doesn't he want our help? Doesn't he want our help? Why would he leave us? 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 We were helping. Doesn't he want our help? Doesn't he want our help? Why would he leave us? Why would he leave us? We were helping. We were helping. Doesn't he want our help? Doesn't he want our help? Doesn't he want our help? Why would he leave us? Why would he leave us? Why would he leave us? We were helping. Why would he leave us? We were helping. Doesn't he want our help? Doesn't he want our help? We were helping. Doesn't he want our help? Why would he leave us? Why would he leave us? We were helping. Doesn't he want our help? Hey, you were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. Hey, you were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. You were the last one to see our brother. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go?
Whoa.
Maybe someone in there will know. Well, maybe someone in there will know.
Whoa. Maybe someone in there will know.
Maybe someone in there will know. Maybe someone in there will know. Maybe someone in there will know. Welcome. I've been expecting you, gradually and panda. Welcome. I've been expecting you, gradually and panda. Welcome. I've been expecting you, gradually and panda. She knows our names. So, how can I be your assistance? How can I be your assistance? Assistance. How can I be your assistant? So, how can I be your assistance? Oh, madam, our brother is lost, and this little guy was the last one to see him. My brother is lost, and this little guy was the last one to see him. Oh, madam, our brother is lost, and this little guy was the last one to see him. Madam, our brother is lost, and this guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. Well, madam, our brother is lost, and this little guy was the last one to see him. And this guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. Well, mother, our brother is lost, and this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. Well, mother, our brother is lost, and this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. And this little guy was the last one to see him. Ah, yes, you wish for me to read the Christ mind. Yeah, you wish for me to read the Christ mind. You wish for me to read the Christ mind. Yeah, this I can do. Okay. Place the cross station. Place the cross station before us on the crystal ball.
What are you gonna do?
Place the cross station. Place the cross station before us on the crystal ball. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It smells like ramen powder. Now give me your hands. Spirits, connect to me with this crap. Let me be on with this creature. Let me be on with this creature. Yes. I see many things. I see something white. It's covered in fur. Beady eyes. Doesn't say much. That's him.
See where he is?
Can you see where he is?
Can you see where he is?
Can you see where he is? That's him. Can you see where he is? He said the fear. He said the fear. He said the fear. He's scared and he said the fear. He's scared and confused. He said the fear. He's scared and confused. Looks like he's walking toward the butt. Looks like he's walking toward the butt. What? But where's he going? Back to the place where it all started. Back to the place where it all started. Back to the place where it all started. To his wife. Look at that. Wait, who? Is that a white-haired covered in man Esteban?
No, lady, he's a bear.
It's not a white-haired covered man named Esteban? Esteban? No, lady. His bear who enjoys the refrigerator. His bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. It's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator cooking fine cuisine. Cooking fine cuisine. His bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. His bear is a bear. It's bear who enjoys his refrigerator. And cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. He's a bear who enjoys his refrigerator and cooking fine cuisine. I don't think so. No, wait. That's not what I'm reading. I don't think so. That's not what I'm reading. What? Well, I do things already. I do things already. I do. Well, I do things already. What? I do things already. He's our little brother. He's everything about him. He's our little brother who we know. He's our little brother. We know everything about him. We know everything about him. What? Well, I do things already. He's our little brother. We know everything about him.
Why did you lose him?
Then why did you lose him? Then why did you lose him? Why did you lose him?
Maybe
You guys are just bad brothers.
Then why did you lose him?
Maybe you guys are just bad brothers. What? You're out of line, lady. You're out of line. You're out of line, lady. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me.
And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me.
And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. And this whole thing seems pretty shady to me. Maybe it's because she's not a real sidekick. Maybe it's because she's not a little psychic. Maybe it's because she's not a little psychic.
Real psychic.
Maybe it's because she's not a little psychic. Well, how dare you? How dare you? That's not even a real crow. That's not even a real crow. That's not even a real crow. And your crystal ball is a really snow globe. What are you thinking? They get a little crystal ball. You can tell me because you don't know. I know where he is. I know where he is. Come on, Pan. Let's bounce.
Come on, Pam. Let's bounce.
Come on, Pan. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce all the way there. Let's bounce. 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 You're coming for your brother. Captain Crabble is coming with us.
We're about to close.
Thank you.
We're about to close.
Look, there
We're
he
about
is.
to close. Thank you.
He looks so.
You look so peaceful.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him.
Whoa,
Oh, hang on.
Let him be.
Let him
He's
be.
had a long day.
He's had a long day. He's had a long day. He's had a long day.
Comfy?
Comfy?
Okay. If you
Okay.
need anything else, just.
Comfy? Okay. If you need anything else, just give me your holler. Just give me a holler. Comfy? Okay. If you need anything else, just give me a holler.
Oh, and look
Oh,
who came to say hi.
and look who came to say hi. And look who came to say hi.
It's stylish crap.
And look who came to say hi.
Oh, and look who came to say hi.
And look who came to say hi. And look who came to say hi.
It's stylish.
Stylish cab grabber with a brand new look. Brand new look. It's a stylish. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. Stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. It's a stylish grabber with a brand new look. I guess you guys could just bond another time.
I guess you guys could just bond another time.
I guess you guys could just bond another time.
It's stylish crap.
The grabber with a brand new look. I guess you guys could just brand new look. I guess you guys could just band another time. I guess you guys could just find another time. I guess you guys could just find another time. I guess you guys could just find another time. I guess you guys could just find another time. Let me turn your favorite talent show. Let me turn on 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 your favorite talent show.
There you go.
Tell you goodbye.
If you need anything else,
If you need anything else, please let us know.
well, if you need anything else,
If you need anything else, please let us know. It's good.
Okay, here it is.
No. Almost. Tell you what you're listening. It's Katiana or becoming a frittata. What's the next one this day, Pan? Gluten-free, nut-free, vegan chocolate cookie, or what you got there, bro? I just better like winter soup. Yeah, you do. Did you bring your tote bag? Plastic fine, thanks. No, actually, it's not fine. Pay for that?
Paper then?
Wait, you seriously forgot your reusable bag? What reusable bag? No, let me get this straight. You don't have a tote bag? Do you even care about the environment at all? Do you even care about the environment at all? What about the animals? So, we are animals. We care. Hey Ron, these guys forgot their bags. I know, right? Hey man, we didn't even know about reusable bag. Man, we didn't even know about reusable bag. We didn't even know about reusable bag. Well, these guys all bought their bags. What is this? Why is vegan chocolate? What is this? What is it? Wait, what is this? Why would you buy vegan cookie and then get eggs? Who does that? Actually, I've been big vegetarian. No more your lies. No more of your lies. No more of your lies. But if you insist on having paper, no more of your lies. But if you insist on having paper, I guess you can try and find you something. No more of your lies. But can you insist on having paper? I guess I can try and find you something. No more of your lies. But if you insist on having paper, I still can try and find you something. Okay. Can you get some dead tree brought up to aisle 4? For 3 haters. We forgot their bag. I guess I can try and find you something. Yeah. Can you get some dead tree? Can you get some dead tree brought up to aisle 4 for the 3 haters? Forgot their bags. Stop. Please. Is there any way?
Buy some bags?
oh yeah.
Please.
Is there anyone? Is there any way we can just buy some bags?
Just buy some bags?
Stop. Please.
Please.
Is there any way we can just buy some bags? Is there any way you can just buy some bags? Is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please. Is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Please, is there any way you can just buy some bags? Oh yeah, of course. We have some right there. We have some right here. We have some right. Yeah, of course. We have some right here. We have a lot of color and style. Excellent choice. These babies are limited wild edition. Some of the money given to help local beavers build their dams. These babies are limited wild edition. Some of the money is given to help local beavers build their dams. Yeah. Give some X. Congratulations. You are one of the. You are one of us now. You are one of us now. Congratulations. You are one of us now. Welcome to the third life. Welcome to the third life. Welcome to the third life. You're the one of the us now. Hey bear, you forgot your groceries. You forgot your groceries. Oh, ice cream shop. What can I get for you today? Hey there. I have chocolate drumstick. Coconut pop. I spell would like surprise. Coconut pop. I spell would like a surprise. 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 Coconut pop. I spell would like a surprise. Here you go. Thank you. Thanks.
So what do we owe you?
So what do we owe you? What do we owe you? What do we owe you? Thanks. So what do we owe you? This is one of the house. This one's on 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 the house. Total life. This one's on the house. This one's on the house. Total life. This one's on the house. Total life. Oh, total life. Total life.
I'll get some napkins.
I get some napkin. I get some napkin. What's your problem? Gosh, I'm so sorry. Hey, you have some same thoughts, see? Oh yeah, you too. But I'm still sorry about. Don't worry about it. Total life, right? Total life. Yeah. Bye, cutie. Total life. Just grab a couple of these. These too many. Get there, perfect. No. Pen, do you still need a napkin? Do you still need a napkins? I did nothing. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with all this? What am I gonna do with all this? Wait, what am I gonna do with all this? Maybe there's trash can. Maybe I would never waste all these napkins. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them for later. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them for later. I'm going to save them for later. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. I'm going to save them for later in my thought. Yeah, that's all right. Respect, come on here. These thoughts are the best.
They hold like 40
With
napkins.
the four napkins, I finally feel like a part of something. I also feel some acceptance.
Casper also feels acceptance.
I also feel acceptance. I feel also feel. I feel also feel acceptance. This was our key to the fitting in. This was our key to 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 fitting in. This was our key to. This was okay to fitting in. 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 This was okay to fitting in.
We're living the life.
You're living the life. You're living the life. Total life. And use your small popcorn. Open your thought. It's okay. Look. They thought here. Which one do we get? 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 Big one? Big blue one?
We'll take all of them.
Cornflower blue. All of them. Take all of them. You take all of them.
Nice.
Nice. You need more thought. I need more. Wow, that's a cool one. I need more thought. Look at that one. Do you have your reachable bag? Do you have your reachable bag? Hey man, good to see you again. Just a tomato please. He brought our thought to life. Yeah. Wow. You guys have a lot of thoughts. Yeah, we do. You can never have too many thoughts. Do you really need that many? Do you really need that many? Okay. Do you really need that many? Yeah. I mean, see, this is one of the snacks. This one for charger. This one to create this love. Coffee sleeve. This one's for coffee sleeve. This one's for sauce. This one's mayo cheeses. And this one's for rare cheeses. This one's for rare cheeses. Oh, sorry. It's okay. The bag's organic full socks for my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic wool socks from my fall. The bag of organic. Watch where you're going, man. Watch where you're going, man. Watch where you're. Hey, watch where you're going, man. Hey, watch where you're going, man. Hey, watch where you're going, man. Watch where you're going, man. I still apologize.
Just living a
Just
tough
a-
life, my friend.
Just living a total life, my friend. Just living a total life, my friend. You guys
got it all wrong and twisted.
you guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. You guys got it all long and twisted. This is not a total life. What? No, this is so total life. We have ascended to the higher level of eco quality. Okay, Paul?
We have ascended to a higher level of eco-coolness, okay,
Okay,
pal?
Paul?
Sure.
Really no more. We have ascended to the higher level of eco quality. Okay, Paul? We have ascended to a higher level of eco quality. Okay, Paul? 네, 1445시간 45.5시간 남았고요. 오늘은 출장도 가야 되고 또 짐을 영어 공부하다 보니까 짐 싸는 걸 깜빡했네요. 네, 짐을 간단한 짐을 좀 싸야 돼서 오늘 공부는 1시간 정도를 한 걸로 마치고 내일 이제 출장을 가긴 했는데 그쪽에서 이제 영어 공부는 솔직히 좀 할지 안 할지 모르겠고 일단 아침에 일어나서 뭐 다른 뭐 독서를 한다든지 뭐 좀 저만의 이제 시간을 갖는 시간을 좀 가질 거니까 그것도 제가 영상으로 따로 올려보도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 오늘 하루도 수고하시고요. 항상 건강 조심하시고 내일 또 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.